For more than a decade, Burj Khalifa has ruled the skyline like an untouchable giant.
The world's tallest skyscraper.
The Burj doesn't just break the world's tallest building record, it completely shatters it.
It has 160 floors and is twice as high as the Empire State Building.
Taipei 101 could stand beside it with the Eiffel Tower perched on top and still only just match the height of this one.
At 828 meters, it made the Eiffel Tower look small and rewrote what humans thought was possible. But now, that era is ending. In the Saudi desert, a tower designed to cross 1 full kilometer is rising again after 7 years of silence. This isn't just about being taller than Burj Khalifa. This changes how skyscrapers are built forever. 1. The kilometer giant that was meant to end Burj Khalifa's reign. When people talk about the tallest buildings in the world, the conversation usually stops at Burj Khalifa. It feels unbeatable. But Jeddah Tower was never designed to compete. It was designed to dominate. With a planned height of over 1,000 meters, this structure doesn't just break records, it destroys them. The Eiffel Tower could stack almost 3 times and still struggle to keep up. Even Burj Khalifa suddenly feels like a warm-up act. The vision behind Jeddah Tower was bold from day one. Saudi Arabia wanted a global symbol, something that would instantly place Jeddah on the world map. Not Dubai's neighbor. Not a secondary city. A rival, the centerpiece of an entirely new economic district. Homes, offices, hotels, all orbiting around a tower that literally touches the clouds. And unlike fantasy concepts that never leave the drawing board, this one actually started rising. By 2017, 63 floors were already standing. The concrete core pierced the desert sky. The impossible was becoming real. 2. When the world's tallest building suddenly froze in time. Then, everything stopped. In 2018, construction didn't slow down, it vanished. No cranes moving, no workers, no announcements. Just a massive concrete spine standing alone in the desert. For 7 years, Jeddah Tower became the world's tallest abandoned ambition. This wasn't because engineers failed, it wasn't because money ran out. The real reason was politics. Saudi Arabia launched a massive anti-corruption crackdown. One of the people arrested was Prince Al-Waleed bin Talal, the project's main investor. At the same time, the Saudi Bin Laden Group, the main contractor, was removed. Payments were frozen overnight. Workers went home. Equipment stayed parked. And the tower waited. Wind battered it. Sandstorms scraped its surface. People online started calling it a concrete tomb. Many experts quietly said the same thing. Restarting this project would be too risky, too expensive, and too complicated. Once a megastructure stops at this scale, it usually never comes back. But Jeddah Tower didn't collapse. It stood there, unfinished, silent, defiant. 3. 7 years of silence in the desert. For nearly a decade, nothing changed. Satellite images showed the same frozen structure year after year. A 300-meter-tall reminder of ambition interrupted. Most megaprojects die quietly like this. They fade from headlines. They become trivia. Jeddah Tower didn't. Because the scale was simply too extreme to forget. This wasn't just another skyscraper. This was supposed to be the first kilometer-high building in human history. Every engineering solution had already been pushed to its limit. The foundations were deeper than Burj Khalifa's. The concrete was stronger. The wind design more advanced. And that's what made the silence so unsettling. Engineers worried about aging concrete. Structural lifespan calculations became complicated. Part of the building was suddenly 7 years older than the rest that didn't exist yet. Restarting meant testing everything again, from strength to safety to durability. Many believed the tower had missed its moment, that another country would take the title instead, that Jeddah Tower would remain unfinished forever. They were wrong. 4. January 21st, 2025. The day the tower woke up again. On January 21st, 2025, something historic happened, quietly. Concrete was poured on the 64th floor. No dramatic ceremony. No massive media push. Just action, and that single pour sent a message louder than any announcement: Jeddah Tower is back. This time, the restart wasn't symbolic, it was strategic. A new team, a new construction approach, unlimited resources. Lessons learned from the pause. Within weeks, progress accelerated faster than ever before. By March 2025, the tower was rising at an unbelievable pace, one floor every 4 days. In June, the first glass panels were installed. In July, a second massive Liebherr crane was added. By August, the structure passed 70 floors. By September, work was visibly accelerating. Today, the tower stands taller than the Eiffel Tower already, and it's not even halfway done. 5. Jeddah Tower in 2026. Halfway to the sky. As of January 2026, Jeddah Tower has reached approximately 86 floors, making it visibly taller than the Eiffel Tower, but still only about halfway to its planned height of over 1,000 meters. Construction resumed in January 2025, with progress accelerating rapidly, sometimes adding a floor every few days. While the structural core and wings are rising steadily, interior work, including elevators, plumbing, and finishing, is ongoing and far from complete. Once finished, the tower will feature residential, hotel, office, retail, and observation spaces, surpassing Burj Khalifa to become the world's tallest building. 6. Building day and night in 50°C heat. What makes this comeback even crazier is how it's being built. Construction now runs 24/7. Two separate teams work simultaneously, one pushing new floors upward, the other installing internal systems below. Because daytime temperatures in Jeddah hit 50°C, much of the work happens at night under artificial lighting. From far away, the tower looks alive. Two glowing construction zones slowly climbing the structure. The central core always rises first, followed by the three wings, then the fade. A yellow Doha formwork system moves upward like a vertical factory, casting concrete in 5-floor blocks to ensure strength and safety. High-pressure pumps push concrete hundreds of meters upward through the core. Steel tubes and articulated arms, many used at this scale for the first time, place concrete with extreme precision. Temporary elevators now carry workers up the structure, with permanent systems coming later. This isn't brute force. This is precision engineering at the edge of what's possible. 7. Why wind at 1,000 meters can tear buildings apart. At normal heights, wind just pushes buildings sideways. At 1,000 meters, wind becomes something else entirely. It doesn't hit, it wraps, creating swirling forces called vortex shedding. These invisible spirals can shake a building until it literally tears itself apart. 8. Concrete versus steel, the material decision that changed everything. Most people assume skyscrapers are steel monsters. Jeddah Tower breaks that assumption completely. Up to 600 meters, the tower is almost entirely reinforced concrete. Only the top 400 meters will transition into steel. That decision wasn't about cost, it was about survival. At extreme heights, steel becomes a problem. It's heavy, and that weight stacks downward, threatening to crush lower floors. Steel also expands and contracts dramatically with temperature changes. In the Saudi desert, where temperatures swing aggressively, that movement could destroy connections over time. Concrete behaves differently. It's more stable. It gains strength as it ages. And with ultra-high-performance 85 MPa concrete, Jeddah Tower's core is stronger than anything used in earlier skyscrapers. The structure also doesn't rely on traditional columns. Instead, the three wings act like massive concrete walls, buttressing the central core. Every force, wind, gravity, seismic energy, flows directly into the ground through a single interconnected system. This isn't a building stacked floor by floor, it's one continuous structural machine. 9. The foundation that holds a kilometer of sky. None of this matters without a foundation capable of carrying 1 billion kilograms of ambition. Beneath Jeddah Tower sits a 5-meter thick raft foundation covering 7,500 square meters. Below that are 270 board piles, each drilled 105 meters into the ground. Some are nearly 2 meters wide. These piles are deeper than Burj Khalifa's because the soil here is worse. The ground is a mix of limestone, sand, and coral rock. Not ideal. Engineers had to control differential settlement to less than 25 millimeters. That means if one side sinks even slightly more than the other, the entire tower could crack. This foundation was completed back in 2014. It has now supported the unfinished tower through 7 years of exposure, proving it was massively over-engineered by design. That's why restarting construction was even possible. The base never failed. 10. Elevators, sky terraces, and life above the clouds. Getting people up a kilometer is harder than building the tower itself. Normal steel elevator cables fail after about 500 meters because of their own weight. Jeddah Tower solves this with carbon fiber cables, 7 times lighter and far stronger. Finnish company Cone designed the system, costing roughly $100 million. The tower will have 59 elevators, including express lifts moving at 10 meters per second. 3 sky lobbies will act as transfer zones, because no single elevator trip can practically serve the entire height. At level 157, more than 600 meters above ground, there will be a 30-meter wide open-air sky terrace. Visitors will stand above the clouds, protected by thick laminated glass. The floor will flex slightly, not dangerously, but enough to absorb wind energy without transferring it to people. This isn't just height for height's sake, it's a vertical city. Luxury residences, offices, a 4 Seasons hotel, the highest observation deck on Earth. Humans weren't meant to live this high, but engineering found a way. Burj Khalifa showed us how high we could go. Jeddah Tower will show us what comes after. Once it's finished, the skyline will never feel the same again. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's next architectural giant, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on mega projects and engineering marvels. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you'll be the first to see our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments. How high do you think humans can really build?